Richmond, we are back. That was She Keeps Me Up, Nickelback. This is the Mixed Emotion Show on listener-supported WECI 91.5 FM, Richmond's Public Radio. I'm your host, JMOB. And right now, in the studio with me, I've got Michael William Johnson the First.
That's me.
That's him. He's here. We got some of his music to play. We got some questions to ask him. First of all, where are you from?
I'm from right here in Richmond, Indiana. I was born here, and I'm still here.
Hey, Richmond, he's one of your own, so y'all tune in. You can find him on all platforms, right?
All platforms.
We're going to start off with one of his songs, actually, called It Slowly Burns. You want to give a... Is that out on platforms?
It is out right now, yes. It was
platforms.
my first release under this new musical resurgence I've been doing.
Okay, cool. So let's check this out. It Slowly Burns by Michael William Johnson the First.
All the failures of my dreams making me suffer. Could this be all that it seems? Can't find the love of another heart, and my life is slowly burned. And my life is slowly burned. I've given in my all. I lay here on the ground. I fight and scratch and claw to turn myself around. Though today I think of yesterday, tomorrow comes now.
Sheesh. Y'all heard that? Richmond, that's Michael William Johnson the First right there with his Slowly Burns. And I got him right here at the station at WECI right now. And actually, shout out to him because he pulled up with some pancakes from IHOP. And, you know, I can't not eat. So anytime I see some food, I'm happy.
One
So
of
I
the perks
appreciate
of one of the perks of running that business, yeah.
Oh, shoot. I got a plug to IHOP now. So you said you're from right here in Richmond.
Yep.
It feels good to have someone from Richmond on the show. I've had a couple people. A lot of people I've had so far, though, are from the surrounding areas. But we are located right here in Richmond, so it's awesome to have a Richmond native here on the show. How long have you been doing the music for?
I've been doing it, like, I've been an aspiring musician since I was like 14, right? But then, of course, you take all the time you have to take to get mediocre at it. But I've kind of been etched in musical history in this city since, you know, I've been in like a lot of local bands. You know, a lot of people probably remember Abyss or Soul Feast or, you know, any of my acoustic stuff that I do. And then, of course, I've got a full album of new metal stuff on Spotify. And then right now, I took a lot of time off.
And that's Michael William Johnson the First on Spotify, right?
Yes, but the new metal stuff is Michael Black.
Michael Black on
That
Spotify.
was a whole other thing.
Okay.
I stepped away for a while, and then I did this whole musical resurgence thing where now I'm doing what I'm doing now,
All right,
and
cool,
it's pretty good.
So you said around 14 is where you really started, or
Oh yeah, dude.
so what got you into it, though?
Man, well, first of all, I've always loved music, right? Like
Right.
when I was a little kid, I wanted to be 2 to 3 things professionally. I wanted to be a pro wrestler, or a musician, or an actor, and I've done all 3.
Okay. Oh, you also acting too?
Oh, dude, yes. I've been in a couple of short films.
Is there a way to find those or to see those?
One of them is called The Pumpkin Man Returns.
Okay.
And I'm in the cold open of that.
Is that on like Netflix or is it on?
I'm not sure. You could probably find it on YouTube.
YouTube,
It's
okay.
by like Nautical Films or something
That's
like
pretty
that.
cool. So what's your biggest inspirations music wise? Like,
Oh man, like when I was young, my dad's like a Southern guy, so I grew up on like Leonard Skinner and all that kind of stuff, like Bon Jovi or whatever. But then when I got my own musical taste, that's when new metal hit, and that's like Korn, Limp Bizkit, Slipknot, like all that stuff. I was like, oh, that's what I want to be. You know, my very first band was called Heathen, and we spelled it wrong on purpose because that's what you did at the time. I wore a mask. I did it was crazy, man.
I feel like you, the guy I got coming next week, you guys can make a nice cross on some music.
Yeah.
He's like a rapper, but he does like the like new metal / rap type stuff.
That's really
Wears
cool
his mask.
stuff.
His name's Dead Weight.
Nice.
But, so I'm gonna play your song, A New Page.
Yeah.
Right? You want to tell them about this one?
This one, I'll tell the story when we get to the final song of the night. But this song I wrote quite a few years ago, and it was about. It's almost like I'm sitting in the same room with my own depression. Like my depression is its own entity.
Okay.
You know, and it's just really good. It's about turning a new page in your life and trying to be better. You know.
All right. So this is A New Page by Michael William Johnson the First.
I can be free from obsession, unlocked with this key. I've beaten depression. I'm free. A new day comes, fresh with the light that it brings. All for me. I'm happy. Who are you? What am I? Always keep creeping back in my head. All this pain under constant attack. Pushing forth on my way, even when skies seem gray. I just have to stay strong.
I know for you rockers out there, you're feeling that. This is the Mixed Emotion Show, and I know these songs, last two songs we played. This is Michael William Johnson the First. He's here in the station with us, and they definitely giving me some. I'm feeling it, bro. Like I can. It's definitely fitting for today and for the show. I like that. That was A New Page. That was one of his songs called A New Page. You said that one is
It's
unreleased.
not released yet. No.
So
Exclusive.
hey, right, for you listeners out there, you guys just got some exclusive tunes right there. That's Michael William Johnson the First. That's almost
On
a tongue twister.
Spotify, yeah.
But on Spotify, so go run that up if you want to. This is a question I ask
Bring it on.
everybody. Pretty easy question, but also it helps me get to know people.
Sure.
So you're driving in the car, beautiful weather, nice day. You're going to the party, to the function, to the show, to the venue, whatever it is. You're heading somewhere to continue on with the great day.
Mm-hmm.
What's the go-to song to start your playlist off? Any genre?
Anything on WECI.
Okay, there we go. He said WCI 91.5. Let's go. But
no, seriously, just probably something that I made or whatever. Like I usually,
Okay.
I always re-listen to stuff I've done. It's not like a vanity thing.
No,
it's more like I'm looking for like what I can make better and things like that.
we are our biggest critics, too.
Right,
so you
exactly.
always find something.
That or I'm listening to like really rare like B-side System of a Down or Korn stuff or something like that. Or I like a lot of music. I'll listen to the whole first. I'll listen to Panic at the Disco. Like I don't care
Right.
if it's good. It's good. I'm a musician, so I respect musicianship.
I like
so
that.
if it's good and tight and good, I like it.
All right, so on the flip side, seems like the world's going to crap. You're just in that mood. Nothing's going your way. You're taking a drive to like maybe clear your mind or just the brood and whatever you got going on. What's the song to fit the mood for like a sad song or that song that it makes you feel better but keeps you in that feeling of angst and like down, you know?
If it's like relationship issues or something like that, there's like a go-to song by Bayside called "Don't Call Me Peanut," which I think is, if you're already hurting in a relationship, you're just bawling at the end of that song.
Okay. Don't call me Peanut.
Don't Call Me Peanut, man. It's a tearjerker. And then like I don't know. A lot of the music I already listen to is like that. So
Okay.
you know.
That's fair. That's fair. Have you had a moment in your music journey to where you're like, this is why I'm doing this, like I'm on the right path, like something that really made it stand out to being like, this is my calling, like
Not really. You know, like I know a lot of people have that like that moment.
right.
But it's something that I've wanted since childhood. So
Okay.
it was always just something in my focus. And so I mean there's times where it's hard and you want to stop, and I do
Right.
sometimes, but like you know, music has always been a part of me. And so there's never like a, why am I doing this? It's like, this is just what I do, you know?
I like that. So you perform, I know you perform because I was supposed to be at your show last night.
Yeah.
My apologies, I was not able to make it.
I was looking for you.
I know, sorry. That was at what, East Street Pub,
Yeah,
right?
East Street Pub, yeah.
Do you perform often? Or
Yeah.
Okay, so what is some of the, do you have any shows coming up that you'd like to
No,
shout out?
no.
Okay.
Right now I'm focusing on this album.
The recording of the album and everything. Do you got a name for the album?
Not yet.
Not yet. So you probably don't got a release date.
I do not.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, just be on the lookout for from the album.
I have a lot coming up, actually.
I like to hear that. I love music, man. So the
got,
more the merrier.
2 EPs.
Okay.
A full album and at least 3 more singles.
Dang. Okay. So you're working.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. So, do you have any rituals before you perform? Like before you get on stage, whether it be like take a shot, smoke something, or anything. Like I know, like there's some artists that have like specific things for their green rooms,
right?
Like, that they need to do this, or they want it set up this way, or there's a prayer that they say, or there's something that they do before they.
I need a bowl of M&Ms. 3 red for every blue. No, no. Really, I mean,
okay.
On show days, I'm just a ball of anxiety, and I've been doing this for 20 years, you know, and I'm still butterflies, still nervous. Oh, I'm going to mess this up. Oh, I'm going to mess this up. And then well, sometimes I do, but never bad enough, you know. It's never that much to worry about, but I'm just always.
So for all you young listeners out there, you heard what he said. He's been doing this for over 20 years and still gets nerves before performing.
I feel like if you don't get nerves, you just need to stop. Like the nerves, like that's. You just got to convince yourself you're excited.
And that's what I was just about to say, that the nerves aren't always a bad thing.
Right.
Like, it's not like you're feeling scared or you're afraid to get up there and do it. It's like excitement, like anxiety, but a good anxiety.
Right.
So, yeah, I like that. So, did you want to show him the live song on air now? Or?
Yeah, I can.
All right,
yeah, you go ahead and talk. I'll get prepared.
All right, so he's going to get prepared. This is Michael William Johnson I. Like I said, Richmond, this is one of your own. He's about to play live. You got a title for the song?
I'm going to play.
You can move that mic up too. It comes, it'll rate you up.
I'm going to play a song called "A Forecast of Rain" because I told my lovely, beautiful wife.
Shout out your wife, bro.
My wife. I'm telling you, I promised her I would find a way to get one of her songs on the radio, and the other radio stations in town wouldn't do it. They don't do local music, and blah blah blah. And when
that's why you tune in the Mix Emotion Show. I'm spinning all the local music.
That's why
WECI 91.5.
When I talked to you, I was like, "That's it." But I don't have any of those songs for her ready, mixed, and ready to be played live. So I'm going to play it myself.
All right.
This song is called "A Forecast of Rain." Would I care for you? Look at what I've done. Would I be there for you? Look at what I've become. Oh, in my arms you'll fall. I can take it all. Don't you worry, baby, I'm with you. Oh, that look in your eye, I can see myself through. Every time that you cry, I wanna take it from you. In my arms you'll fall. I can take it all. Don't you worry, baby, I'm with you. your pain. Like a forecast full of rain. But the water washes the stain. Reaching out, I call your name. Can you feel it inside? I'm wrapped around your heart. Look up, there's a new sky, painted with all our art. Oh, in my arms you'll fall. I can take it all. Don't you worry, baby, I'm with you.
All right. Let's go. That was Michael William Johnson the first, y'all. What was the name of that song again? I'm sorry.
That song was called A Forecast of Rain, that I wrote for my beautiful wife.
And that was a beautiful song too, bro. Thank you for, you guys just heard him sing that live. That was him playing the guitar and singing right here, no plugged up, no nothing. That was live. I love that. Thank you for doing that for us.
You're welcome.
And I hope we'll get that recorded one day and be able to spin the.
It's in the works.
Okay.
It's already got a scratch track. It's already got some vocals laid. It's all coming together.
Awesome. I like to hear that. Send it to us as soon as it gets.
You know it.
Spin that for you. All right. So, do you got a? By the way, this is Michael William Johnson the first. I'm J-Mo-B. This is the Mixed Emotion Show. Sorry, that song, I was just so into listening to that. That was good, bro.
Mixed emotions.
I like that. Hey, I might need to get some vocals recorded of that, bro, to spin on my show. Hit it, let them know. But so do you got a venue, a dream? This is a 2-part question.
Okay.
A dream venue
Yeah.
and a dream artist. Actually, it could be a 3-part because you can give me a dead and a live artist.
Okay.
Or one or the other. But a dream venue and a dream artist to work with.
I would love to work with Korn in some sort of capacity, but then again, I'd also like to work with Tenacious D. You know, like my musical taste is so broad.
I
know?
could see you working with either of them, bro.
I know, right?
Hearing your
Like, it's
songs
so
that I've
good.
heard, seeing
Yeah.
your personality and everything, it could go either way. Hey, and they're all still alive and working. So
Right.
that dream is still very possible.
And it's like, you know, everybody wants to be like, oh, I want to play Madison Square Garden. I want to play this, whatever. Just let me play the Hair Arena or something. I don't know. Realistically, I just want to play the biggest venue I can find locally. Because honestly, I've lived here my whole life. I want to bring stuff here. I want to do things here.
So I'm not from Richmond originally.
Yeah.
I'm adopted. I'm a Richmond adoptee.
Right.
So what are there venues around here that bring the music out? Like I know you said you were at East Street Pub last night.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
What's that like? Is that like a bar? It's
I
a
have
bar?
been playing at East Street Pub off and on my whole life, but I don't have a picture on the wall. So East Street Pub, I'm gonna need my picture on the wall out there. You got everybody else. Where am I at?
All right, we're gonna have to talk to them.
They're gonna send the WECI army after you. No. But no, there's East Street Pub. I've been playing a lot at Little Sheba's in town, which has amazing food.
That's somewhere that we've been saying that we wanted to try. Little Sheba's.
Little Sheba's during the summertime, we'll play outside on the patio. During the wintertime, we'll play inside in the back bar area. There's Pilgrimage Winery. I forgot I think that's Center. No, it's somewhere. You can look it up. Pilgrimage Winery.
Okay.
And then there's an apple orchard, and there's like all these other little places. You know. I tried to make my own venue, but the red tape made me stop. So, it is what it
Are they
is.
strict about stuff like could we host? I'm not saying necessarily we, but we could.
Yeah.
But could we put an event together without it getting shut down and I would say someone that has a big yard here in town? Or
I mean, I've done sort of things like that.
Smart.
There is a giant stage in the middle of the park. that
Which
you
part?
can rent, the Glenn Miller part.
Oh, okay.
You can rent that and do some stuff. Now, there's also Elstro Plaza. I've played there as well, and that's like right in the middle of town next to the library.
Okay.
I played the...
Is that indoor or outdoor?
It's outdoor.
Outdoor.
I
And
played
you can,
the
like, rent
Pride
that,
Festival
or-
a couple of years ago.
Okay, cool.
You know, got to support everybody.
For sure, most definitely.
But yeah.
So, I got 2 more questions.
Sure.
Should we ask the questions first and then play your last song?
No, let's do the questions. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not really questions, but
Okay.
words of encouragement for anybody that's chasing their dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, it doesn't have to be music.
Right.
Just chasing something.
I heard you ask the last guy this,
Okay.
and I was like, "Oh my God, yes, please ask me." I actually made a post about this on Facebook not that long ago, about like all the things that I've accomplished in my life up till now, and how grateful I am to have been able to do these things. But really, the best advice that I can give you is always listen to your inner child. Always listen to your inner child. Do not neglect your inner child, because the dreams of that inner child is what you should be doing as an adult.
I like
You know?
that, bro. I like that response.
I mean,
honestly.
sure, we can't be Ghostbusters or Spider-Man, but I mean, if your little kid wanted to be a police guy or whatever, or a fireman, I mean, pursue it. You know, if you want to be a musician, an actor, a wrestler, I've done it. It can be done. Sometimes we can't get to the levels we want to do.
Right.
You know, I've wrestled for some big companies, but I've never wrestled for WWE. You know, I've played in a lot of different places, but never like, you know, what Madison Square Garden. Like I said earlier, I've never done that. But I mean, like, you
but
know,
the
I'm
thing
still
is,
doing it.
You are. That's the thing. That is
Yeah.
the thing right there. You're still doing it. You're still chasing your dream, the inner child's dream.
Yeah.
And,
Keep doing what you love.
You're doing a lot more than people who are too afraid to try it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Fear will hold you back so much, and it's so sad.
I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, this is what I wanted to do.
There you go,
I used
see?
to listen to music before school with my little brother. May rest in peace. We used to listen to
condolences.
music and spike our hair up to Blink 182 and play
Yeah.
air guitar.
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park,
Yeah.
all that stuff. We'd be acting like we're the radio host, and we always said we're gonna be on the radio one day, bro. We'll be on the radio one day.
Yeah.
It's always been a dream. No matter how old I was from that time at 6 years old that I can remember until now, I've never said I wanted to be anything other than either an artist or a DJ. I want to be on the radio on one side of it.
Did
know?
you not just play one of your
I
own
did.
songs earlier?
It was like a full circle.
So look, bro, you're doing it.
It was awesome. I love it. Bro.
Yeah.
I like that response. I'm writing that down. Listen to your inner child.
Yeah.
But so we got another song of yours coming up. Actually, one more question.
Yes, please. And then I have a little story before we get to that.
Okay, so shout out your biggest. I don't like to say fan, but it's a people's
Like
I think
inspiration or like
your biggest supporter. Who's
supporter.
behind you right now, supporting your dreams and helping you push them and just helping you, like pushing you to be you and do what it is that you want to do in life.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, my children and my wife. My oldest son always pushes me when I'm down. He'll push me. My youngest son, he definitely. It might not always be his cup of tea, but I can tell he always likes to see me doing, like, when I'm in my element. He likes to know that I'm doing that. And then my wife, you know, I had a show. I had the E Street Pub, and she's like, "Don't you got to go practice? Don't you got to go practice?" I was like, "No, let's watch another episode of Lucifer. Let's do this."
Hey,
whatever."
Lucifer's a good show.
Oh yeah,
though.
yeah, we're like season 6 or whatever right now.
That's a good one.
But I'm like, no, I want to. She's like, no, you got to go practice, and I did go practice, and because I did, I killed it at the E Street Pub. I wish you guys would have been there.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. So the next show that you have,
I will keep you posted.
mark
Yes.
my words, and I will be there.
Right.
As long as it's not a Saturday night between 9 and 11,
Right.
I'll be there. I
9,
promise.
11.
You got my word on that one.
Right.
So I missed the first one, but I'll make it up for that.
I'd like to do like a rapid round of shout outs real quick, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So these are musicians, right?
Okay.
That I said I would put out there.
Local?
Yes.
Awesome.
So last night at E Street, I played with a band called Quimby. And they were really supportive, and they were very positive, and they liked me, and I think I'll be working with them a lot more.
Okay.
Over the past, 6 months, I've been working with someone named Kyle Hazard. He's really good.
Kyle Hazard, is that what genre does he do?
Kind
The
of
name sounds-
he looks kind of folky.
It
right?
sounds familiar, the
but
name.
he plays all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
You know, it's really really good, and he's so nice. Like, I don't care how good of a musician you are. You can blow
Right.
my socks off, but if you're not a good person, I don't want to hang out with you.
Exactly.
But Kyle is a great person, and that's just it. he's magnets. People just go to him because you can tell he's genuine.
Okay.
And my friend Tony Hawley, I've known him for 20 years. Every time I'd be like, I'm not going to play music, he'll call me like, bro, I got a gig in Eaton, come out here. I'm like, what? Okay. You know, he always pulls me back and makes sure I don't give up on my dreams.
Okay.
And then, you know, there's a bunch I could mention, and that's it. That's all the shout outs for that.
So if you don't mind, if you talk to these guys, get them in touch with me, bro. I'd love to bring other local artists on the show.
I have a group chat with Tony and Kyle, and when I sent them this link, they were like, "How did you do that? I've been wanting to do that." I was like, "Kyle, I'll mention you."
Okay,
and
yeah.
then I'll send Kyle your way.
Yeah, do it.
He'll perform for you too, man. He's
All right,
he's
that's
amazing.
what I like. And like I said,
Yeah.
if there's bands, we can get the whole bands in here too. We might have to come earlier for the setup.
Yeah.
But downstairs, the room I showed you downstairs is meant for that. So.
Right, it's very
Yeah.
good. Oh, Isaac Ellison, Chris York. Okay, that's enough.
Shout out to all you guys, and I'm sure there's many more.
There's many more. Yeah.
But so this last song we're playing of yours is
Yes.
called "Descending." You want to
Yeah.
give the background?
So what is happening right now is throughout my life, I've, you know, had different versions of whatever, and I released a new metal album. I released little this and that, whatever. Then I went away for a while, and then I came back with this musical resurgence because Tony Hawley decided he wanted me to come back to music. So I did, and when I did, I was like, okay, I had been working with, and I failed to mention his name last night at East Street Pub, and I feel bad about it, but I'm going to mention it right now. This man's name is Jordan Lapping. He is from the UK, and I met him through doing a Drake Bell cover of all things.
Is he listening right now? Do you
He
think?
should be.
That would be awesome.
Although, and I don't know what time it is in the
Right.
UK, so
if he's clicking the link from the UK right
yeah.
now, that would be amazing.
either way, he'll see the replay.
Okay, cool. Shout out you in the UK. What was your
You in
name,
the
Jordan?
UK, Jordan Lapping.
Jordan laughing from the UK. Shout out to you, man.
And so, you know, we did a couple of Drake Bell covers because he was into that. And he's played on a couple of Drake Bell albums in secret, I think. I'm not really sure.
Drake Bell, that's the one from Drake and Josh, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
An amazing musician.
I had some buddies open up for him down in Thompson House in Newport, Kentucky.
And so I was like, hey, why don't we do this and do that? And we started doing things together. And I was like, hey, I wrote this song. What do you think? And he would take it and he would record it for me and send it back. He would compose it for me, send it back. And I'd be like, oh my God, this is great. I'll put some vocals on it. And he would mix it for me. I am terrible at mixing, but he's amazing. He's a music teacher. He knows all the music theory, everything like that. And so we just started making music together. And then it became more and more and more. And then we've released We've released 3 songs, but we're still doing more and more. Right now, this song called Descending, I found a bunch of cassette tapes in a Ziploc baggie, and it was just me from 2002, maybe, with cassette tapes and a boombox with an old flat top, writing songs in drop D or something for the first time ever.
That's awesome, bro.
And I took all those 3 chord songs, and I'm like, bro, I spent like hours of my life doing this. This should mean something. And so I'm like, can I play these for you? He's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then I'd play them for him. I'd send them to him. He's like, okay, I got an idea. And then so he'd send it back, and it'd be like this big epic like thing he turned it into. I was like, oh my God, we got to make this an album. Like only songs that came from like 2002 to 2005, you know, like my really early, like first stuff.
That's
And
a good idea, though.
That's what we're doing. And then when you play this song, you'll hear like a little tape deck.
Yeah.
And then you'll hear a recording from that time for like a few seconds, and then it'll go into today's version.
So do you have a name for this album?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I like.
I like the concept though.
It's
of
like
it.
Taylor Swift's eras, man. It's
Right.
going to be like this era, and then the next era, and the next era. It's a new era. But I'm not going to
Damn,
call it
son,
that.
where'd you find this?
But yeah. So this song is called Descending, and it's going to be the first track on this album because it's the whole theme of back in time, analog, into the new stuff. Like this is me taking what was old and making it new again. And I couldn't have done it without Jordan Lapping.
Shout out Jordan Lapping.
So yeah, I think I've made up enough for not mentioning him last night. If I glazed you enough, all right, we're good.
All right, y'all. So this is the unreleased from his upcoming album, one of his upcoming albums, right?
1 album, 2 EPs.
2 EPs. Okay, yeah. This is Descending. This is Michael William Johnson the first, And you guys are hearing it first here on WECI 91.5 FM, the Mixed Emotion Show. So let's get into it.
Something standing in my way. Something here has got to stay. Something here has got to give. I've got nothing left to say. Need a way to find the truth. Could there be any proof of what I feel that I could become? What do I do? What should I say? Where do I go? Why should I care?
Richmond, you heard it first. That was Michael William Johnson the first.
Yep.
With his song Descending on an upcoming album that he's working on. It's been a pleasure to have you in the studio today, Michael.
Pleasure's all mine.
Do you want to give any more shout outs or anything you forgot? Any She said IHOP.
IHOP. Yeah. Hey, IHOP's the label that pays, man. You know? But yeah, just like my parents and my kids and my wife, my immediate family. At the end of the day, that's really who's in your corner. It's who you got,
Exactly.
know. And I love all of them. I love all my music friends. I love all my wrestling friends. I love all my IHOP peeps and all this everything. And I appreciate you bringing me on this radio station, man. And I'll
No
come
problem,
back
man.
anytime you want. This was a blast.
Anytime, like even if you don't have you're more than welcome. If you know I'm on the air, pop
Yep.
in here, bro. Like even if we don't have an interview booked, whatever.
Says the future co-host of this program. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But no,
You
I'll
never know.
send
He's a local, y'all. So
Right.
it feels good to have a local here in the studio.
I'll send you as many musicians as I can.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah.
tell him to tap in.
I definitely know Kyle wants it. Tony will probably want it. Chris York, Isaac Ellison, so many people.
They can tell them they can hit me up on Facebook, either one
Yeah.
of my pages. And for the listeners out there, if you're a local artist and especially in Richmond or the surrounding areas, but local artists, I want to spin your music. I want the world to hear it. I think the world deserves to hear it, and you deserve to be heard. So if you have radio ready music, like I am your guy. I'm JMOB at the Mixed Emotion Show, WECI 91.5, listener supported Richmond's Public Radio. You can find me on Facebook at the Mixed Emotion Show, TikTok, the Mixed Emotion Show, Instagram, the Mixed Emotion Show. Or if you want to send submissions, send them to the Mixed Emotions Show at gmail.com. And I'm trying to get everybody heard. So
Mixed emotions, yeah.
Mixed emotions. Look, I need some voice clips recorded from you, bro, so I can start hitting them, sending them.
Mixed emotions.
I like that. But we are running a little bit over time.
Sorry.
No, it's all good, man. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, it was great having you.
Thank you.
And he catered IHOP pancakes,
I
y'all.
did.
So like,
I did.
I've been feeling great.
Come
this whole
see us
time.
on Mother's Day.
So I'm going to end this show with someone that was here last week. Not James Luker, but Lance Workman. That's my boy. I played his music on here. I think, Michael, you should tap in with Lance. You guys can make some freaking fire together.
I'm always down for collaboration.
And this is one of his unreleased songs, Too Far Gone, to end the night with. I am going to come back and say goodbye, but this is the last song of the night, Too Far Gone by Lance Workman, here on the Mixed Emotion Show.
I don't know why I'm here, but I'll follow anyway. For you, I will stay. Now
You can clip those, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll screenshot all of them.